Right, Chirag. Now we'll try and talk about how was your performance in your psychological test. And as you recollect back, psychological test consists of three tests: TAT, thematic upper system test, WAT, SRT, and SDT. I just request you, whatever you can recollect back, if you can remake the thing and the scene, if you recollect, pictures, if you can recollect, and roughly the story that you written.
Yes, sir.
You can just tell me that so that we can analyze and arrive at what was so right you have done and what is not so right you have done, so that
Yes,
we
sir.
can take appropriate corrective measures. Okay, now start.
Yes, sir. The picture that I remember from TAT is that there's a picture given. There was a house, there's a mansion in between a forest, and there was a pathway leading to that house. And there were four men going on that pathway towards the house. This picture was given to us.
Okay.
And what I wrote for that particular picture is that the four men who were going towards the house were this income tax officials, these government officials, and they got information about the house from a shepherd. Shepherd has given information to the official that there was some group of people who are including in indulging in case of smuggling and all these precious jewels and cash items. So after getting the correct information, giving the deep into the data, they get through this house, and they caught them red-handedly, the smugglers over there and the culprits over there, and they got them arrested with the help of the right information given by the shepherd.
Okay. Now recollect what we have talked about it. Your stories should be clear, realistic, and original.
Yes, sir.
Now, is it necessary that it is you have talked about smuggling? Is it not antisocial activity?
Yes, sir.
If it is antisocial activities, that does indicate your environment, because personality is made of environment, and environment one of the important factors available. So if environment not so right, you have been talking about this rate, that rate, probably the media and TV has its own role to play. Now, in this case, a group of income tax officers is going raiding house, catching the smuggler. Very nice. It's a good humanity aspect. But what is the quality? Aim is what? To bring out your 15 qualities.
Yes, sir.
Which qualities do you think has emerged from here? Tell me.
Sir, by giving information from Shepherd, the self-initiation that he
Who's
has
the hero?
taken.
Who's the hero?
Sir, there is no particular hero in this story because
Now,
there were many people.
so now, can a story be made without a hero?
No,
It is
sir.
so if you have written a story without making a hero, it's a projecting technique. And a projecting technique, the hero must be there.
Yes, sir.
Hero must really, I said, your story should be clear, realistic, and original. Nextly, since it is already setting is outside, outdoor, it should remain outdoor. Nothing wrong with the system.
Yes, sir.
Now there's, after that, what is that? Your story, the hero must act appropriately. And if there's no hero, who will act? It is a comment.
Yes, sir.
So then, if that way, then bring you any credit for what we've written. And after doing that, you expect to pass, probably God will be kind. You have to analyze your own story that it is. Tell me now, didn't we? Now, there are 15 qualities that we call trait theory. That is what the services are looking around for. Aim of writing any story is to bring out those 15 qualities.
Yes, sir.
Story can be written, or you can write any started story anywhere. That has got no significance. Even class 6 student writes it. And even an engineer, tech engineer, he also writing the same thing. It is the quality which emerges. No quality emerges from this.
Yes, sir.
So probably it is totally gone astray and totally wrong. Okay. Tell me the next story that you've written.
So the next picture that we have shown was that a person is giving something to a woman.
Okay, very nice.
And there was a scene of a indoor scene, and then person was giving something to a woman.
Very nice.
And the story that I wrote for that given picture is that Rahul is going to buy some groceries. There was a summer time. There's a fine summer noon, and due to the intense heat, Rahul got a sunstroke. And after having a stroke, he got unconscious, and there was a lady going beside him. So the lady helped him, got him conscious by giving water, as the main reason for sunstroke is lack of moisture, the lack of water intake. Then she, after getting him conscious, she took the person to his house, and by giving a thank to that lady, as the lady was a poor lady, according to her appearance, she was not so well dressed. She was a poor lady. So by giving a thank to her, he gave some of his wife's clothes to her as a thank gift.
Now, who is hero?
So the lady.
Lady. Whose wife? Whose clothes did he give whom? Rahul is the person who has suffered. What are you? Male or female?
I'm male, sir.
Male. Who's hero in that case? Ladies. What does it mean? Yes. What I mean, your dynamic qualities are low. Your hero should be of same age and sex.
Yes, sir.
Hero should be same age. And in this case, the hero is a lady. Secondly, what have you done? How you, as a person who is supposed to be there, that you got suffered a heat stroke and you have fell down. So you got low in stamina. Mental stamina is low, physical stamina is low, you cannot be dependent upon.
Yes, sir.
What action have you taken? By giving, even if I take the lady to be a hero, what actually she has given a glass of water or she has nurtured you, that doesn't she should at best be a nurse. What is the quality which enables her or you to become an officer? It doesn't come out anywhere. I think the teaching that you have had, it itself is so inappropriate that you are unable to think rightly. What should you do? What is the type of story you should write?
Yes, sir.
It's totally inappropriate, totally, because it is totally, I don't want, if a person, you're going for a battle and the officer itself falls down, what will the men do? What will the battalion do? What will his company platoon do? Yeah, you don't expect a person from that to standing in front of that is your from Haryana talking like this here. Half of Haryana is supposed to be in the army.
Yes, sir.
That how can you think of this itself, and that too you have been one of those military academy you have been so long. That's sad. Totally. Okay, no, not worry. Let's have the third story.
Sir, there was a picture given to us. There was a scene of forest. There were some students standing over there, and one boy is leading them. Huh? So the story that I made from from the pictures that Rohan joined the NCC camp, mountaineering and trekking camp organized by his school, and they went through the mountains, and he became the commander of the camp, but he was instructed just to organize a trekking for a night trekking, and he has taken all the group over there, and he has trekked the mountains, and by leading them to the safe place.
Okay. What is the safe place?
Sir, the destination that they have chosen.
For the first time, you have got a change. Good story. Probably could have made around. You try to be a leader, and that you are tracking outdoor activities, and you are trying to talk or becoming a leader. Who appointed leader? That is not clear. But in spite of the fact you try to live again, the story you are telling me, you have modified the original story from what you have written in your. I'm quite sure what you've written your SSB to the what you're telling me. Now there is certain change. And certain change which I can't find the direction unless I look at the original story. But even here, you're trying to change it. And that changing itself has become slightly because you have a point, sometimes till night, sometimes day, you are not very sure what time the tracking has. It is tracking or mounted tracking or hill tracking. Tracking cannot be generally not done in the night. I mean,
Yes,
if
sir.
you got a, so if the tracking itself generally done not done until the area is known to us and probably you are going for some wildlife watch and another aspect on there, that should have been brought across nightly. Secondly, how many kilometers did you go? Which all equipment did you carry? What, how long did you work? What was your exploitation of the nature? What did you gain? What was the output? What was the result? Would you like to go back again or not? That's how the future has to be talked about. This story must have a past, present, and future.
Yes, sir.
I mean, we can't afford to be a past, present, and future. Probably again, it doesn't make help. Okay, a better story from last two to the third one seems to be better, but it's still not a story. It still remains a description rather than a story.
Yes, sir.
Still a description. Next.
So now the next picture that we have been shown was that there is a scene of a house. In that house, there was a doctor standing over there beside a person who is lying on a bed, and there was another person standing just next to this person lying on the bed.
Yeah.
So the story that I have written is that Rahul works in a telecom company,
Mhm.
and he got a call from his neighbor that his father is not well. He got that they have informed that he got a heart attack over there. And just after listening to the news, he just go straight towards his house, called up the family doctor, and after just checking that there was not a heart attack, there was a mild chest pain was there. His father just have a mild chest pain instead of having a heart attack. The doctor gave him proper medications, and just all this.
Who is the hero?
So the man who works in a telecom company.
Who is that?
Rahul, the name I have given
Rahul.
him.
Rahul. Yeah. In what capacity did he work?
Sir?
What was his career? In what capacity was he working? Was he a peon? Was he peon in that company?
No, sir. He works in a telecom company.
So that is message. You are not even talking about. You want to become an officer. You do not know what you are trying to talk about it. Secondly, by listening to a mobile phone and going back, what you're just humanitarian human. That's all. Yet you have not contributed anything towards for your to showcase your personality. Which of these 15 qualities emerge from this?
None, sir.
Then, if that is the case, now why should we honestly disappoint? Tell me yourself, is there any use?
No, sir.
It is the sheer wastage of time and effort that you have gone through the system, in spite of the fact you got enough brain. Isn't it? You can tell me, okay, what is, by going to give in a medicine, even if my granddaughter is available here, she gives me medicine, so I think she's better off than anyone else. She doesn't have to bother about looking at the mobile. She looks at my face and tells you, okay, you are not feeling well. Here it is, a glass of water. Her performing much better than anyone else then.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Tell me the next one.
So this is my story I remember for this time.
Okay. Now let's talk about the WAT. Anyone with any words that you remember? You can tell me.
So the words were wife.
Wife. Okay. What sentence did you get?
That, sir, wife also plays. Wife is the backbone of a family.
Very nice. Chalo, good.
And
next.
Sir, darkness. There was about darkness, and even in darkness, just go through a single beam of light.
Okay, very good. That's a good decision. Very nice.
Okay. And next, sir, there was approach. every officer has a good approach in every field.
Okay, very nice. Good, very good.
And afraid, a true soldier never afraid of anything.
Very nice.
And there was darkness, afraid.
Okay. Recollect back now. We did talk about it that when we were discussing the day before you came in WT, we were discussing, this is what you should do. And where you said, and this is the easiest thing which we have. So I think your learning graph is very, very good. You have learned it well. So the all answers to WT that we given are very, very accurate and correct.
Yes, sir.
They are correct. That's how the question, that's how this should be, your sentences should be, what should
Positive.
be? Observational, not
Yes, sir.
positive. There's nothing called positive, negative. It is nothing but positive. Unfortunately, every person is a wrong teaching by itself. Aim is to bring out your 15 qualities.
Yes, sir.
I'm not bothered about the positive or negative. What I'm bothered, should I talk about 15 qualities or not? If they don't come, I'm just wasting, I'm wasting my resources.
Yes, sir.
Okay, next. So that is the, can you tell me few of the SRTs that you remember now?
The SRTs were given so that you were present on the beach. Several people were also there,
Okay.
and suddenly a cyclone came, a sea storm came. But
tell me your answer.
Sir, I will be just running towards the Coast Guard. Every Coast Guard is there in the beach, and after taking help of him, we will take as many people possible and at that particular amount of time to leave the beach.
Recollect, what did I say? It should be simple past. Will is it a simple past?
No, sir.
So it is a future. Next, what I said? Small sentences.
Yes, sir.
Third, I say appropriate, adequate response. Is it adequate response? By whom? By the hero. Who's the hero?
Yes, sir.
Who's the you?
Yes, sir.
If you go to course, in any case, will do the job. You are just basically acting as a messenger. Then what credit should you get? Nothing. You don't deserve any credit for that.
Yes, sir.
Unfortunately, look at it, but you don't deserve any credit. You went around, then you would actually your mind got blocked. You do not know how to answer. And because of the anxiety that has been created by the storm that is coming from the sea was so much, you did not know what is really to be done. I did. Should I be there? Say, ask with the help of the people around there, took to the safest place around there, and as per this, then took appropriate measures to prevent the damage to as low as possible with the available resources and time. That's probably that could have been done.
Yes,
it
sir.
is you who has to, not the Coast Guard. Next question.
Next situation was that sir, you were given, you have to take medicines for your ill father, and by returning back, there was no transport facilities available at that time.
Okay, what do you do?
What we'll do that, I think, but I assume that for that particular time, we have to rush towards our destination in spite of getting a transport. If there is transport available in the particular way, then we will be getting it and we will reach the destination.
Again. Is there any definiteness in your approach? No. It has to be response, not the reaction. You just reacted in a very inappropriate manner. In an appropriate manner. Okay. And that appropriate is a totally now, if medicine required by a grandfather, it has to be reached. Who prevented that it is not on a walkable distance? Can't you actually understand? Nowhere it is written that it cannot be probably 2 kilometers away. Can't I run? Can't I reach?
Yes.
Should I wait for the transport to come? Can't I take the advantage of some other people on the road? Can't I afford to call up someone to come back here? If that is the case, worst situation, can't I tell the doctor to come back? There's so many options available to me.
Yes, sir.
What you have done is totally totally confused. You do not know how to act. It's totally inappropriate. No, you would like your grandfather to die. If you don't bring the medicine, if and but if it's good, he's going to come off. A very nice old man must go, no? He doesn't deserve to stay back. Correct?
No, sir.
Next.
Next is artist, sir. You were given a task to organize an annual day. What will you do? Then I just wrote in a simple short that after chalking out all the whole program, I will be making committees, our department given to every this. I will distribute all the people in the department to handle over all the things to manage.
Overall, Chirag, it gives me ample indication that your performance in TAT and SRT is much below expectations. And if you have not been recommended, I think you are to be blamed for it.
Yes, sir.
You have got 94%, all in Colin or Army, what were the environment that you school that you have got it on there. Having stayed there, I don't expect the people to be so. Okay. Okay. Have you got my point?
Yes, sir.
That is okay. In SDT, anything else you wrote about yourself?
Sir, in self-description.
Yeah.
Sir, in self-description there was what's your parents' opinion, teachers' opinion, friends' opinion, and what you want to improve in yourself. There are four columns were there.
Yeah. What do you write?
In my parents' opinion, I wrote that they don't have any. They don't have anything. They didn't even pressurize anything over me. They just keep supporting me in every manner. And they further believe that yes, I would get succeed in my life by working hard, as per observing my academics report.
Okay. What else?
And in teachers, same as in teachers, that they have also observed good qualities in me. They have made me a head boy of my school in my 12th class. That's why, and they also keep supporting me, and they also believe that I could get over that I've decided in my life.
Okay.
And in my friends,
okay. Overall, SDT, and don't write anything negative. Anything negative
yes,
put against you. You have already written a very one thing. People, they have not prescribed. We are trying to ensure they are not. But that means what? You are already under pressure. You already indicated that my parents never prescribed me for doing. Why this negative thought has come to mind? It means there is already pressure onto you to perform by your parents.
Okay, sir.
Right? So that's the problem. Okay. As far as this psychological test is concerned, your performance remained much below